Hello guys, welcome back to another movie review, and today we are reviewing The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, whatever that is. Yes, Kingdom of the, not for the. So War was War for the Planet of the Apes. Then the other one was Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, that's the bit I get confused about. But this is Kingdom, directed by Wes Ball, and it takes place generations later than Caesar and the events of the third movie. So the first three films are like its own trilogy. Then they've got now the start of this new trilogy, which is still set in the same time frame, but it is several generations in the future following Caesar's reign as like the king of the apes, I guess. Obviously Caesar passed away in the third film, and I actually did review and watch all of the other movies, and I revisited them all. So if you have missed those, please go and check them out. Of course, this is the fourth movie in the franchise now, and probably the biggest movie of May this year in the UK. And yeah, directed by Wes Ball, so we do get away from Matt Reeves and we go into a new director. We had Rupert Wyatt, who did the first one. Matt Reeves did number 2 as well as number 3, and our number 4 is Wes Ball, and we go into a new direction. So I cannot say everything I said about the other ones in terms of all the humans and everything disappearing, you know, and from one film to the next. I can't criticize that in this one because this is generations later, so all those humans are now past, they're gone, you know, so this is well and truly in the future. And visually you get that 100%. The whole city is taken over by wildlife and trees, and you know, skyscrapers now are big tree things, and they're just bushes, and they're climbing up there and trying to get things and all that. And it's a very much visual masterclass in terms of the effects of this film. Of course, Caesar is passed on, and what I liked about this film is that they carried on Caesar's legacy in terms of very similar to like Star Wars in terms of how I thought about it. The first three films are like the prequels, you know, you get Caesar's reign and then how he, you know, the rise and fall of Caesar, I guess, in that first three films. Then the fourth film is kind of like this new hope in the sense, and this is actually the new main chimp in the movie, Noah, who is played by Owen Teague, and he is basically this, you know, up and coming, you know, young ape that, you know, he's like in a clan. So the clan is basically these eagles, and they're like the eagle ape clan or whatever. Anyway, they get taken over. This massive ape king Proximus. He is, and he's played by Kevin Durant, and he is like the king. And he just basically goes into villages, takes over whatever he wants, and then just recruits the people. And again, very similar to Empire and like, you know, what the Emperor would do in Star Wars. Go into villages, take over, and then recruit everyone to be stormtroopers. It's got the parallels there in terms of that. But obviously Owen Teague's character Noah is like up and coming. He is this new hope. He wants to like, you know, take it down. And working alongside Freya Allen, who is playing Nova. She is the human in the movie, and they collaborate. And you know, humans are seen to be this evil species that doesn't talk and all that. But Nova is a very smart human in that sense. She can talk. And yeah, she is the basic protagonist in the film, and her mission is to break into this bunker, which is what the king is trying to do. He's trying to get into this bunker which has like all guns and tanks and all human technologies and stuff. And if he gets that, obviously the kingdom will become wider, and this ape will be very much indestructible then. So it's very similar to, like, as I say, the Empire taking over planets, taking what's not theirs, taking technologies for their own, and yeah, readapting them. But Noah comes in and wants to try and, you know, thing. And I think that is a fantastic start to the film. I know it's kind of similar in that sense to Star Wars, but it does, you know, starts a new trilogy. Caesar is seen as this like Jedi master. He is like the Yoda now in terms of, you know, Caesar's ways, everything. Way back when Caesar was alive, this is how humans lived alongside each other, and apes and and it's kind of like folklore in a way. It's all like legend, and I really like that. It's kind of like the Jedi Order, you know, and it's like that's the, you know, what you got to abide by, and Noah is learning these ways. And for the start of a new trilogy, I thought it was really good. I think the story was there. There was a moment in the film where it did dip in terms of pacing, which I've seen quite a bit online about, and I did get that in maybe the first half of the film, but I thought the second half of the film did fly by more so than the first half, and maybe that could be down to the film being 140 odd minutes. You know, you could easily shave maybe 10 minutes off this film and it'd feel a lot better from that regard. But no, I think from a fourth movie, I think it was good. I think it definitely is going to be interesting in terms of where it places in my ranking, I think, which stay tuned for that. But yeah, I think it's really good, and I rated it a 4-star. There's a common theme with these films that I've kind of reviewed them all at the same score, but I like them all for different reasons. Some do things better than others, some do things not so well for others. But of course, please do stay tuned for that ranking, and of course, course, if you want to go back and watch all those other videos, they are there. But yeah, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the biggest blockbuster of May here in the UK, and yeah, would recommend. Thanks so much for watching though, guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and of course I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.